Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Well, another beautiful day out there on this Thursday here in central and eastern Kentucky. You could definitely feel the difference with the rising temperatures and humidity levels a little bit higher. A weak front drops in tomorrow. That's going to bring some storms, but in its wake, some drier air, which times out wonderfully, at least for the beginning of Father's Day weekend. Our temperatures are really going to jump up. It looks like low 90s across the board and a typical summer-like pattern, say July or August next week, ironically, for the final few days of spring. Visible satellite, a few little scattered clouds here and there off across southern southeast Kentucky. We've had cloud-free skies here in the bluegrass. The aforementioned front firing up some big storms east of Chicago and along the Illinois-Missouri border. All those are severe. See how quickly they're going up. Checking out downtown Mount Sterling in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse. Nice warm 86. Winds have picked up a bit, at least a general flow out of the west to southwest. Casey County near Liberty, Kentucky Mesonet 85. And with that, our humidity levels, albeit still low or a little bit higher than they have been the last couple of days. 86 Lexington, 88 Frankfort and Danville, 90 Richmond and Mount Vernon. Still a pretty good spread between the actual air temperatures and the dew points, but we're at least sneaking into the low 60s, an indication that we're starting to saturate things up a bit, and it feels a bit muggy. Really hot out to the west. I think by the time we hit Father's Day, that'll be in here. High pressure, it's been anchored over West Virginia and now over Southwest Virginia. There's that front which will move in a weakened state, and that should keep the activity at a minimum. Stuff to our northwest dies out overnight. I think we'll see some clouds in the morning, mid-60s, and then afternoon highs make a run back into the upper 80s with just a few little isolated storms possible as we wrap up the week. Now, ironically, in the wake of this front, behind it, a reinforcing shot of drier air. So it's going to feel pretty good on Saturday. Perfect for any outdoor activities for Father's Day weekend. A little bit of a return flow, and we start to see that heat building in. As far as rain chances, low end tomorrow, nothing doing for the upcoming Father's Day weekend. And then we'll see at least just a few afternoon and evening storms with the heating of the day much of next week. So the big bubble of warmth builds eastward. Backside of it by Monday, that's when we tap into the Gulf of Mexico. So summertime storms, and we'll see the heat and humidity. So those heat indices coming into play a little bit, I think, early next week. Note the dip in the muggy cast here. Comfy on Saturday, but then we definitely get into the humid air into next week. And you see in red, high temperatures, heat index in pink. Nothing to worry about the next few days, even on Sunday, but you notice how it really jumps up on Monday. That will be a prelude of things to come for much of next week. Mostly clear, some clouds moving in late, mid-60s for overnight lows Friday. Warm, isolated storms around upper 80s in the extended forecast here. A dry Father's Day weekend to come. Again, we go from 85 Saturday to 92 on Sunday. And then that summer-like pattern, Juneteenth, the holiday on Wednesday, and 1 week from today, summer arrives officially at 4:50 in the afternoon. It'll feel every bit of it with afternoon highs in the low 90s.